Alright guys, welcome back to another recap. Another green day today, another solid day. Start off March, so yesterday was green, today was green. Although I did struggle a little bit less than yesterday. Yesterday I was red like 1,000 twice. Today, just off the gates, green, 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 scaled it up. I did take a big loss on a penny stock, and that was just a stupid trade for me. So I'm going to try to go over that one, explain why I wanted to take that one, and then go over Tesla. I know some of you guys have asked me to be a little bit more like explain exactly why I took some of these trades, and so I'm gonna try to do my best today. If you guys are new to my channel, I stream live every single day. I have over 110 people every single morning watching me trade live. You guys can see my levels, my trades, my ideas, on top of everybody else on chat commenting what they're looking at as well. So if you guys want to tune in, just hit that notification down below. Everything is free. You don't have to pay a single penny, and you can see a profitable trader live in action. This is my year so far. For those of you guys that are new and you're like, why do I want to watch you? Well, I am profitable, right? So this is uh, my year so far. So today, the second, I am up $1,200 on the day, and you can see right there, there's a cut from like $500 all the way down to 200, about a $350 cut, and that was this ONCS. But other than that, look at my Tesla trades. Green, red 80, green, 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 green 36, green 500. Very, very solid trading on Tesla. If I wouldn't have taken this trade, I'd be sitting up 1400 on the day, and that would have been, a little bit better. But I thought I'd had this trade, which is the one that I'm actually going to end up covering first, because I think the psychology behind that trade was there. I just executed it bad, chased it, and I had a high conviction on it. So the reason why I really wanted to take this trade is, for one, this stock had a gap up yesterday, right? So this stock gapped up yesterday, kind of had a push, hit a high, flagged, and couldn't go anymore, right? So then sold off. But if you're short, you were attacking this play right here. I saw a lot of people on YouTube, Twitter, everywhere else play this stock short side here, maybe short there, and they kind of followed it down. And for them, if you're short, you're looking for this thing to fade on down, right? You're maybe $1.50, break this $2 mark and go lower. You're looking for this thing to fade. Some of you guys, if you're short, you might be holding overnight and you're looking for that fade after hours, maybe pre-market. But instead of that, this thing popped right back up into another gap, hit a new high of day from yesterday, and kind of opened pretty strong. So at this point, I was like, a lot of shorts are going to be trapped in the stock. This might be a runner today. We've had a lot of action recently. We had CDIO yesterday. We had a couple stocks move not too long ago either. So, I thought maybe it's switching for a week or 2 weeks. So we might get some action. So let me go ahead and take a long for a breakout. Now, aside from that, from yesterday and all that stuff, today I'm seeing this, and then this thing stuffs, right? So this candle pushes up, stuffs back down, then tries it here, stuffs back down, right? And then finally sticks a nice candle, closes above these pivots. So you can see a couple wicks, but all those candles are closing right under 2.8, which is why if this would have held 2.8 here, I'm taking the trade long. So I took a trade long actually right there at 2.8, and I had my stop just under this candle, literally right below it. First trade, I ended up stopping out right there, so I lost on that one. I was looking for this thing to kind of break this 280, hold 280. This should have been 1-2 candles at the most, maybe 3, but that's pushing it. Should have been 1-2 candles close, low volume on those holds, and then the rip up to a new high of day. Now in this one, you also have a high of pre-market of 295, sorry, and a whole number of $3 right above it. That is important, right? When I take a trade in the penny stocks, I want to see what my target is. My target in this trade is hold this 280. My plan in this trade was hold 280, break 295, a new high of day, but I want to break $3 and start going 305, 310, 315. Why? Because shorts were adding in this area, adding at 295, and their stop is like, okay, I'll risk $3, I'll stop at 305, 310, 315. If this would have gone all these shorts out of here, and then stops would have started triggering above 3, this would have easily gone 310, 320, could have even, in a strong market, get a halt up on that kind of a push like that. And so I missed that first one. That was a small loss, like $80. But then it happened again. Tries to go for it, stuff, another stuff, right? That's 1, 2, 3, didn't break out. But then this thing climbs up again, controls 280, and then this thing was ripping. At this point, this was up here at like 290s. I'll show you guys my trades here. This was sitting up here like 290s something. I thought the break of 3 is coming. I don't care how high I buy compared to the 295. As long as I'm under 3 and I get the break of 3, I will get a winning trade in this scenario, right? In this trade. So I chased it, small size, 1,500 shares, right there at 295. And I was looking for that break of 3, and I was looking for those shorts to hit their stops 310, 315, 320, just get into a nice parabolic move and halt up or something like that. Unfortunately, I bought 295 within 1 penny of the highs, and this thing slammed back down. I ended up stopping pretty low actually, so 277. So I hit the stop a little too late. I could have stopped it as soon as it flushed, maybe saved 10 cents, stopped 285. It would have saved me a little bit of money, maybe 100 bucks or something like that. But that was that trade. So the plan was there, the shorts were there. I knew that they were there, but I wanted to get the squeeze anyway, so I went for it and I paid the price. Lost $340 just on this ticker. Wasn't fast enough. Did not work like I wanted to. But as soon as that failed and the break of 3 didn't happen, I did not back hold this, and that's something I tell all of you guys all the time. If I was in that trade for the break of 3 and the break of 3 didn't happen, I'm out. If I would have held this another 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I would have been down to 260, would have lost another $150. So there's that trade. My biggest loss of the day. And then Tesla. So Tesla, let me see if it's going to load all my trades today. That's not today. That's not today either. This is today. So still a little bit scalpy, but I was following my levels. Off the open, I said if this 187 level does not hold, or does not it rejects here. I had a nice level there on the daily, and if this thing was going to keep rejecting, I was looking short. But because this thing ended up popping above it, I ended up looking for long. So I went long through this whole move, shorted this pops here. So let me go ahead and take this off. And then the bigger trade was on this move here. I think that's where I really stepped it up. So let me see. This is the level I was watching, and then if you guys look on the daily down here, I've moved my camera out the way. I also have a lot of resistance at like 191.80s all the way up to 192.89, which is where I have that line. I thought if this Tesla just gapped down so strong, it's going to have a little bounce up, but if it bounces up, I do not see this going right back up. Maybe at the most at 195, but these 2 wicks right here where a lot of support was at, I thought that would be the top. So I had 192.89 as being the top flat out today before market open. So this thing fails. I might have taken some shorts here. I don't remember off that 187. So I took some longs here, so reclaimed that 187. So that's my level that I have. Now 187 is this kind of pivot there. So on the daily you guys can see it. That's kind of why I was looking at that 87 to reclaim it. So as soon as it reclaimed it here, I went long. Tried another long there. Didn't actually open up. Saw that triple top, so got out of that. But that is why I was looking at that 187. I almost should have gone short here, but once I saw this thing squeeze back up, reclaim 187, now my target here was this triple top break, right? So I added here, So I added here long, and this was a very nice trade all the way to that triple top, get mostly out there. Kind of same thing here. I think as soon as this thing was rejecting 190, I was looking at that 190 to break. I might have taken a few longs here for the break of 190 and see if I can get a nice pop. Didn't happen, so as soon as this thing flushed back down, I held it, then it came right back up. I said 190 again, so let's take the long here. I took some shorts here. I just kind of know how the stock moves sometimes. This stock was not squeezing, was not taking a lot of people out like right away. And so at this point, I thought to myself, we're just going to come back down and test that 190. We're not going to go on a crazy run, go 192, 193, 194, right? So this thing started squeezing, goes through 190, and then at that point I was like, yep, it's up to 190, 150. It's up $1.50 off of 190. Let's take a short here. So I took a short, followed it right back down to that 190. Took my profit out exactly at 190, and then here this was a bad trade because I didn't quite get it. I wanted this thing to pull down, scoop up some shares under 190, and get that bottom reclaim here, that bottom wick to reclaim up, and then get that next leg out. So I didn't get it, so I ended up chasing it higher, but I got that move there to break the next pivot of high day. So I'm kind of scalping it, but it's still keeping in mind 190 is my level, 192 is my next level. So on the way up, I bought some here, kind of trailed this up, and then again it goes right up to my level there, 192.89. At this point I started looking for the short, so I hit some shorts around here, kind of followed it back down, And this was the big trade, identifying this pattern, or not this pattern, but this, understanding the stock here, right? So I took some shorts around here, and now I'm seeing this bottoming wicks here at this 199.99, 92. Let's just say it's 192, right? Let's bump it up 1 penny. 192 exactly. You see bottoming wick, bottoming wick, bottoming wick, and then kind of gets stuffed, but still goes for the leg out. So to me, 192, there's a bunch of buyers, and they got their move in their favor. Some are going to take profit, yeah. Some are trying to hold for the bigger move. But then when this thing, it breaks a new high, comes back down, this candle's okay. I would have bought this candle dip here and gone long, but something told me the stock is not breaking out. It's at that 192 on the daily. I didn't think this was going to break out, so I didn't take that long there. I would have taken that long any other day. This thing pops up, has that pullback, and then this candle just got so heavy, instantly down. At this point, I'm not looking for a pullback. At this point, I'm looking for this thing to straight break this 192. It was kind of resistance, broke out, support, held it, went for the next leg. Now, fake stuff, fake breakout, daily level, fake breakout, accelerates down too low. I started adding here, and I added decent size. I think my first one, because I was chasing it, I took 200, 300 shares short, which is not a lot. And then when this thing candle opened, I said I am in. So I added like 500. I might have been in this trade for 800 shares short, and it just didn't break it as fast as I wish it would have, because this thing went down to that 192, and because I had just added 500 shares there, it was so close. It was so close to that 192 that if this thing would have just caught a pop of 10, 20, 30 cents back to the top side, that's instantly $200, $300, $400 in the red. And so I was being super, super careful with this thing, and so it kind of popped down and trying to bounce 192, trying to bounce 192. I knew I wanted that break, so it wasn't doing it right away. I think I fully closed the trade. I made a little bit on it because I had averaged in here, 500 shares here, so I closed it all. And I closed it 5 seconds later. This thing just dropped straight to 192. A small little pullback there, and then just faded all the way down to 190. Again, $2 move there that I think I was able to follow it a little bit. Let me see. I think I might have been able to follow it because I know I got some in there, but just not the size that I had and from the beginning. So let me check, because I'm pretty sure I chased it again. Okay, Thinkorswim, why do you like being like this? Yeah, so I closed it all, 700 shares short, and then I did chase it with 300 there, so it looks like I even took them out right away. Didn't get to move back down to 190, but did get a little bit of that piece. But the 700 shares from here to there would have been, that trade itself would have been 1400 if I would have held it. So there was that, and then a few small scalps over here. I did identify this huge pennant, so it's easier if you guys see it this way. So kind of a low, a low, a low, there, resistance, resistance. So it's kind of getting tight. And so at that point, I said, I'm going to take some longs here for that push back up. I took some longs around here. As soon as it reclaimed 192, that same level earlier, let me make this a little bit wider. Same 192, bought it there, got this push here. And then I think that was it. I think I took a long here, but at that point I just wanted $20 to get over $1,000 on the day. So I took that last trade there. So, I mean, I'm going pretty into detail on this trades today, guys. So if you guys enjoy this recap, please leave a thumbs up. Please leave some comments down below. Any questions, comments, concerns, any feedback. I'm breaking down every trade, and I stream live every single day. So I know you guys are watching here every day. So let's hit the like button. Let's leave some comments to try to get more people to join us in the live streams. And watch my recaps in general, or just learn about trading if they're complete beginners. If you guys are the complete beginners, there is a course down below in the description with a coupon code. Course includes everything from complete beginner to advanced strategies, plus full mentorship. You get put into a private Discord. You can ask me any questions, hop on some calls with you, and review your trades or anything like that. So you get me for whatever you need in your trading journey that you're about to begin. Other than that, guys, no shorts today. Didn't hit any shorts. Should have shorted ONCS, should have shorted BRTX, should have shorted CDIO. All three of them are dropping, but no shorts for me today. I was too focused on Tesla. But still a nice day, so I'll take it. 1,022 for the day. I think this week I'm up almost, what is it, 4K? I think I'm up almost 4K this week. Yeah, so a decent week. Tomorrow's the last day. If I can just get a couple $100 tomorrow, I'll be over 4K. If I get another $1,000 day or a little bit over 1,000, I could get up to a 5K week. So, doing pretty good. You guys take care. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.